Greetings, everyone. My name is Mona Bell, and I serve as the co-chair for Earth Science Women Network's Professional Development Committee. Joining us today is the president of ESWN, Dr. Meredith Hastings. Meredith, welcome.
Thank you, Mona.
I have 3 questions for you, Meredith. First of all, please tell us more about ESWN, how it got started, and how it got to be where it is today.
So Tracy Holloway, who's now a professor at University of Wisconsin-Madison, and I were in graduate school together at Princeton University, and we attended some of our first scientific meetings and conferences together. And we really found that together, we felt much more emboldened and empowered to attend lots of activities and go to lots of different scientific sessions and social things where the audience or the group were really dominated by male scientists. But as a team, we really enjoyed interacting in those spaces and felt more confident. And so as we went through different meetings and conferences, we would meet other women, and we tend to be attracted to other women that were around because there were very few of us. And we started, talking to these women and keeping in touch outside of the meetings and conferences, and really were feeling, we're really enjoying interacting with each other and connecting on, both research and our personal lives and different professional and personal goals we had. And one of the things that really struck us is that we recognized that we didn't have very many women role models around. There were very few women scientists or women faculty in our different spaces. And so we started keeping in touch on a regular basis. And we, basically said, if you meet other women who you think would enjoy having lunch with us, add them to the list. And the list really just grew from there by word of mouth, and ultimately became a Yahoo group for a while, and then a listserv that was supported by the National Center for Atmospheric Research for a really long time. And the group just grew incredibly, really exponentially every year. And you could just feel the passion and excitement that women had for their careers and their personal lives, but they also wanted community, and they wanted a space where they could feel safe and supported, and be able to kind of let their hair down and be open to talking about, both their personal and professional goals and their struggles and the obstacles they were facing, and what, barriers they might encounter and how to overcome them. And so the community really started as an email list that just was interacting and supporting each other and sharing resources. And then when I started as a faculty member at Brown University, I wrote a grant to the National Science Foundation to support ESWN and its activities. And that helped us to really become much more solidified and more formal as an organization, and support some professional development skills trainings, which really were born out of us discussing things that we felt we needed to be successful in our careers, and sharing that amongst the listserv and getting input from the whole community. So coming off of the NSF grant in 2013, we decided that the best way to stay sustainable would be to become a nonprofit organization to allow us to be a bit more nimble in raising money. And we were also recognizing that all of this work that we were doing was really volunteer time, and creating some separation of that from our our career paths at our universities or institutions or scientific organizations. And so here we are today as a nonprofit organization, and really our goals are to diversify the earth sciences and support initiatives that really make the geosciences more diverse and more inclusive for everyone. And most of our focus for the last decade or so has really been on gender diversity, but we are also supporting all kinds of partnerships and initiatives to really grow and share this nurturing, powerful community across the board with people of all kinds of different backgrounds.
What an inspiring story that is, Meredith. I came to the United States back in 2006 for my PhD, and ESWN has been a part of my life ever since. So thank you for sharing that. I'm curious about your role as a president. What does a president do?
So today, as president of the nonprofit, of course, this is not my day job, right? My day job is I'm a professor at Brown University. But as president of the nonprofit, I take fiduciary responsibility for the nonprofit to make sure that it's sustainable and that we're following the guidelines, federally in terms of raising money and spending money. And our goals are really to support initiatives that will make people in our community successful and feel supported. And so we plan a lot of different activities. So as president, my role has really evolved over the many years that I've been a part of this organization. And as a nonprofit, again, we have these rules that we have to follow, but we also have an associate board of directors who help to lead a variety of activities. So, even yourself as heading up the professional development community and helping to plan and organize activities that contribute to the professional development of our community in a way that really enhances, the value people find in their careers and how they can kind of bring their best selves forward and be in spaces where they really feel confident, comfortable, and empowered to succeed.
That's quite amazing. It's almost like having a second job, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely.
But we truly appreciate the distributed leadership of ESWN too. It has been an honor and a pleasure to serve on the leadership board of Earth Science Women Network. ESWN to me, Meredith, has been a sounding board ever since. What does it mean to you?
It really, I guess, means community, community and support, and the level of trust and nurturing and support and sharing that goes on amongst ESWN and anyone who encounters our group and becomes a part of it. Today ESWN membership really means you support our mission. And that goes beyond, gender, that goes beyond, any particular association that people have. So our membership is open to anyone who wants to support our careers. And we still support a variety of activities that are really aimed at helping women be successful. We're still very underrepresented, especially in leadership roles in the sciences. But absolutely, it's very clear that there's a variety of systemic issues that have not only detracted from women's careers in the sciences, but especially people of color. And so we're really interested in helping to support those. And so I just find the passion, the support, and the trust that community brings together really inspiring. And ESWN to me has always been about the members, the people who make up the organization and who are involved and creating initiatives their own and getting out there and being successful and being an incredible example for the rest of the community. So that's really what ESWN means to me. It's really never been about myself or the people who have taken leadership roles in the organization. It's really always been about supporting the community together at the same time as supporting our own careers.
That is just fabulous, supporting the community together as we grow ourselves. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today, Meredith. If you would like to learn more about Earth Science Women Network, please visit eswnonline.org. Thank you.
Thank you, Mona.